A murder investigation is underway after a 13-year-old boy was stabbed to death at a house in the West Midlands. Police officers were called to a house on Lovett Avenue in Oldbury at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. The teenager was treated by paramedics but later died. In a statement, Detective Superintendent Sean Edwards of West Midlands Police said, "It is absolutely tragic a young life has been lost. We have specialist officers who will be supporting the family of the boy. We have detectives working flat out to find whoever is responsible and bring them into custody as soon as possible." Well, this morning we've been speaking to local people who told us about their shock at hearing the boy had died.
13-year-old boy. It's a child. It's a child. They got parents. They got uncles, grandmas. It's a child. It's a life. A life is worth something. I don't know how they must be feeling. I'm in shock. I'm dismayed.
Our Midlands correspondent Lisa Dowd is at the scene as well. And Lisa, that local person there vocalising what many people will be feeling this morning at this news.
I've spoken to a number of people like that lady, and they are all shocked as to what has happened here in Oldbury. The house where it happened is just behind me on Lovett Avenue. Police were called here at around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon by the ambulance service. Now, paramedics had tried to save this 13-year-old boy to no avail, and he was stabbed to death here. So police have put a cordon around the property and we've seen a lot of forensics activity and police officers with sticks who have been coming out from the back garden area. They are saying that they are doing all they can to try to catch who did this. Detective Superintendent Sean Edwards from West Midlands Police has said it's absolutely tragic. A young life has been lost. We have specialist officers who will be supporting the family of the boy. We have detectives working flat out to find out whoever is responsible and bring them into custody as soon as possible. As I said earlier, so many people so shocked about what has happened. A short time ago, we saw some neighbours laying flowers just outside the front door of the house. They were very emotional. They didn't want to speak to the media, but the emotion clearly shows how much esteem this young man was held in around here. I've also spoken to a youth worker who was here. He didn't know whether he'd ever been involved with working with the young man before who lost his life, but he just doesn't know what the way forward is when it comes to knife crime, because the West Midlands, you may know, has the dubious title of having the highest knife crime in England and Wales. Just last year, officers here in the West Midlands dealt with more than 5,000 knife offences in the region. So it's a big issue here, and a lot of people very concerned that this has happened so close to where they live.
Yeah, no doubt, Lisa. Thank you very much indeed for the update.